Hey guys, we've done just a few Infento builds so far, and I thought I'd share a few tips and tricks that I've implemented to make the building process easier and more fun for me and the kids. When we first started, I was just using a regular folding chair. This resulted in me needing to lean down almost constantly because my kids were working at floor level. I ended up buying a mechanic's stool, which has been great. It's closer to the ground so I'm not leaning down all the time. It has casters on the bottom so I can move around a bit without having to stand up, and the seat area is padded. Well worth the $25 or so that I spent on it. The Infento system uses a variety of fasteners, but they all have drive features that can be addressed by one of the 4 Allen wrench sizes that come in the kit. There are actually 6 wrenches provided, since Infento provides a longer version of the 2 most commonly used wrench sizes. While working with my kids, they struggled to differentiate between these wrench sizes visually, so I added a small piece of color-coded heat shrink tubing to each. Now, instead of telling them that we need the 5mm wrench or whatever, I can say, grab the yellow wrench. I'm sure a similar effect could be achieved with colored tape or even nail polish. This has been a huge improvement for reducing the amount of time my kids spend trying to find the right wrench. Perhaps the greatest thing about Infento is that it consists of a variety of full-size components that can be assembled into wheeled vehicles large enough to ride on. This, however, presents a significant challenge: how to store and organize all these parts. I ended up using this parts organizer that I bought from a Radio Shack that went out of business near me several years ago. It's perfect because the drawers are wide and shallow, a lot like the boxes that the parts were shipped in. And the drawer inserts have plastic dividers that I was able to modify to neatly fit the need. If I didn't have this bank of drawers handy, I probably would have bought a tool chest with wide shallow drawers from a local home center. Or if that was too expensive, I would have built a wooden cabinet similar to the one that I store my hand tools in. Either way, if you're planning to repeatedly build and rebuild Infento rides, I think something like this is a must-have. Infento provides a clear plastic organizer with the kit, but in my experience it was a little too small and didn't accommodate labeling very well. As a result, when trying to find fasteners, we'd usually have to measure them and or compare them against the large fastener card that was also provided. To solve this, I bought a small parts organizer from my local home center. There are more storage locations, and I can subdivide the drawers when there are very similar fasteners. For example, nylock versus low head versus plain head. The drawers were also easy to label with a simple Sharpie. Now when an instruction page says to grab an M8x45, it's super fast and easy to find. Long story short, a few minor improvements to my workspace has made Infento building more ergonomic, streamlined parts organization, and most importantly, made it more fun for the kids. Hopefully these tips were helpful to you. Thanks for watching.